Johnson again. Yep. This time he is hit by Jack Reynolds and knocked backwards, if you can believe that. 11th play in this drive coming up. Anderson will look and throw. Alexander does not get in. They give the shot there, I don't know. The 49ers don't think he made it. Who's on the bottom of that pile? Jack Reynolds again. Number 64. That's a team effort for San Francisco's defense.
Craig Patterson's way to the goal line. He goes in for a 49er touchdown. And the 49ers are leaving the Miami Dolphins far to the rear now.
Rice has just set a Super Bowl record with 12 catches. He's in motion. Montana, touchdown, John Taylor.
This is complete domination. The 49er offense has beaten the Denver Bronco defense every way.
From the 44, they fake it to Floyd. Young to the air, Young to Jerry Rice. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Well, that's quite a statement their defense made to handle the middle of the football field. And Frank, I have dumbfounded as to what they're doing.
Good move to the outside on Carrington.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy Niner Faithful. How's everybody doing? I know everyone is having a legendary day. It's football day. I was gonna kick it. I'm just dumbfounded of what they're doing. Like, that's all, man, bro. I woke up in such a great mood today because it's football day, and I get to watch the Niners play football. And like, I don't know, every time like I get to wake up and watch the Niners play football, it's a legendary day, guys. Anyway, how's everybody doing? Okay, I want to get this at the beginning of the show before I forget, because I forget to do this sometimes, but I'm not going to forget today. Okay, the answer, or I'm sorry, not the answer. The question for this week's Niner trivia question of the week is: in which year did Frank Gore rush for over 2,000 all-purpose yards? I already knew the answer to that. I believe. Oh, I don't have my Frankie Gangster poster up anymore, but I believe it's the year I actually got my Frankie Gangster poster, or at least the year that picture is from that they used for the poster. But I can't say the answer because obviously that would kind of defeat the purpose of having it be a trivia question. But we will give you the answer on Niner Faithful Radio pregame, or I'm sorry, review on Tuesday. Jason and I will be reviewing Niners Texans. Before we give y'all all the thoughts of getting you ready for the game, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna pay some bills.
Founded and backed by the GOAT himself, Gold Fuel is a great tasting energy drink without the crash. Use our affiliate link below to save 10% on all GOAT Fuel energy drinks. Help out the show and save 10% at the official Niner online store by using our affiliate link in the description below. Go to seatgiant.ca to save on all your theater, concert, and sporting event tickets, as well as help out the show. The website again, seatgiant.ca, promo code Niner Faithful Radio. Follow us on social media at Niner Faithful Radio on Facebook, Instagram, Tumblr, and TikTok, and at Niner Faithful R on X.
All right. So, huge news coming out of the inactives this week. Diablo Lenore Upton and yeah, I noticed that, bro. That's the thing I don't like about doing it on my phone. Everything looks retarded. I might have to redo the ads and everything. Like, Christ, that's all I need. And my computer is going into store, or my computer is in storage. So yeah, bro. Look, the show's just gonna be ghetto for probably till next season, bro. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Like it might be rough for your boy for the next yearish. But huge news as far as who's active: Diamado Lenore, Upton, and Bernardo Green are all active. That is absolutely huge news because Houston is without, as if for those who listen to the Friday show already know, and if you don't, you really should, because we really get you ready. Yeah, I'll message you later about what happened, bro. Like some personal stuff happened, but yeah, I'm moving. So that is absolutely huge. Jason really does a good job of breaking down and getting you ready for the game and breaking down the coaching staff and their players and stuff like that. Like realistically, Friday's kind of walk-ins. Active for the first time too. Yeah. CJ West inactive, which I'm kind of curious why. Like hopefully his hand isn't worse. That's something I don't think Kyle talked about that on Friday. So that must have been something that they decided yesterday or this morning. So I hope nothing happened. It's all good, brother. Thank you. I'll explain. It was going to happen regardless. It just happened a little sooner than I thought it was going to, but whatever. I'll explain later. But I appreciate that. So anyway, yeah. So very, very, very great news for the Niners. Because, I know I picked the over for the game just because I was like, I tend to leave going the over, but um it's like on the Niners pregame on KBR, they were talking about it might be the first team to 21 today, first team to 20 points. This is going to be a game where field position is huge. You know what they say when you're going on the road, pack your special teams and your defense. And this is definitely going to be that type of game, which I go, that makes me kind of concerned because the Niners don't have the greatest special teams. Or I shouldn't say special teams because our kicking game, our field goal game is excellent now. Eddie Gennaro Pernero is getting the job done. Sully was good, brother. Good to see you, Talofa, my faithful. Good to see you, brother. Good to see you, my oos. Thank you for tuning in. So it's that's the kick coverage and the units got me a little nervous. I go lie because the field goal is yeah. I mean, I don't think we're gonna run the ball that great, bruh. Like I'm actually really nervous about the run game this week. That was like one of the things we talked about on Friday. I believe, yeah, it was Friday. I believe I was talking to Jason about I was like, bro, is last week more Atlanta is just simply that bad at run defense, or is the run game truly back because we got the best blocking tight end in NFL history added back to the lineup. This will be a real test because if we could go for 100 plus in this game, running the game's back, y'all. And we should just assume the Niners are going to go for 100 plus every game if we can run the ball on this team. I think CMC in the short yardage passing game, let's be real, majority of the year will be what's key. That will be our running game. This week, I feel, will be the short passing game to CMC. Jordan Watkins with the speed element, just need to hit it once, bruh. That's all we need to do is just hit it once today. And teams will be looking at that and be scared of that the rest of the year, especially if it could be like a 70-yard touchdown or something like that. Yeah, we just need to hit one big play with him, and teams will expect us to re-speed all year. I don't expect us to run the ball good, but if we can get some success running it, that would be great. Just enough to keep us on the field, right? Which is also up to the passing game. I think one of the huge keys is staying out in third and long. I hope this is not a game where Kyle comes out passing and Mac Jones gets close to 30 passes, 40 passes today. I'm hoping more of maybe 30 attempts wouldn't be the worst thing in the entire world. 30 to 25 attempts for him throwing. But sticking to the run game enough, even 3 yards a carry, I'm okay with that. I'm okay. I just want enough to keep the play action game going. This is going to be a tough test. Yeah, I do think Niners are going to get the win. Of course, I'm confident, all those things. I was nervous about this one before the season, though. And I want to show Houston the utmost respect. CJ Stroud with their legs. Well, I'm sorry, with their legs. With his legs is honestly probably the only thing that really truly scares me about their offense. Like I think could be a problem. Sure. Knowles, that's who Larry Krueger said to keep an eye on today. Niners Red 49er Red Zone. What's cracking? Good to see you, fam. Good to see you. Happy football day, brother. Happy football day. Happy Niner football day. That's what matters the most. Everybody, yeah, let's go. Bang, bang, 49ers. Bang, bang, Niner gang, cuz. Let's go. Good to see you, Mad Dog. So I'm just slightly nervous. Slightly nervous about this one because this could be a game I know that I said it on Friday before the Tampa game where I was like, where's our backup quarterback? When is our backup quarterback going to prove why he's a backup quarterback? And I think this is a little bit who honestly probably regrets signing a 2-year contract. Could you imagine how much Mac Jones could get paid next offseason? Um, which I know a lot of people have been pointing to. And that's so funny you say that, Red Zone, because that's what they're saying on KVR on the pregame. They're like, breakfast with the Niners. I'm actually probably gonna go get me. I had some oatmeal earlier. I'm getting a little hungry, so I'm actually after the show right now. I'm gonna go run to 7-Eleven. Hopefully, I'll be back in enough time. I'm gonna go run to 7-Eleven real quick and run back. I'm gonna get me something to drink and maybe a little bit like breakfast sandwich or something like that to for that first half. But yeah, I'm a little nervous, y'all. But especially next week's the game I feel we gotta have. But we don't turn the ball over. We're balanced. Like I said, I don't need Mac Jones passing the ball 35, 40 times this game. If we can stay balanced, run the football, not turn the ball over, play good defense, decent special teams. Talofa Jason, good to see you, bruh. Good to see you. Decent special teams. Jason, did you see that Demo Upton and Bernardo Green are all active? Like that's gonna be to me. That's the key to the game right there. Like I don't know if you saw that, bro. If you saw all the inactives, I don't like CJ West out. That makes me nervous for the run D. But I love the fact that our whole starting secondary is ready to rock and roll, especially with is this the week we fully unleash Malik? I mean, are we my prediction? Malik Mustafa, Bam Bam or Boogeyman, defensive MVP of the week. So actually, you know what? I'll wait to leave the house until we get rocking and rolling. But anyway, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Got to get the munchies for the game. Probably go get some of those Niner chips if they have them at 7-Eleven. So no, if the final thoughts before we get up out of here, y'all. Saying good morning to the captain. If we could be balanced, not turn the ball over. That is so huge to not turn the ball over because we are a better team than Houston. And how do teams upset teams in the NFL? Turnovers. The better team turns the ball over. This is going to be like a look. I don't know about y'all, but like I kind of like old school football. Like, of course, high scoring games are awesome and everything like that. But like, I get fired up just as much. Like to me, Niners Yabs last year, that defensive shootout, like that. I'm gonna say defensive shootout. The defensive game. That to me was one of the best games last year. Like I love being at games like that where like every possession matters and yeah. And like, it's gonna be like smash mouth football, bro. Like, and D'Amico wants to give it to Kyle, bro. D'Amico wants to give it to Kyle. Like, how many like how many pictures do you think are gonna go up of Kyle, Saleh, and D'Amico chopping it up before the game and everything like that? Like it's gonna be like all love before the game, and even maybe not so much after the game. I don't know, but like it's definitely gonna be all love. Feeling good today. Gonna kick back and enjoy the game. Yeah. You're pretty relaxed. I can never just relax and enjoy a game. All right, y'all. Yeah, but don't turn the ball over. Play good defense. Play decent special teams. And stay balanced on offense. I really, honestly, y'all, I think the Niners will take this. It's truly the only thing that makes me nervous is so when do backups show why they're backups? That's kind of where I'm getting a little nervous is Jason said many times this season, and I totally agreed with him on Tuesdays and Fridays, the rookies are going to eventually cost us the game. That's just par for the course. Is that this game? We can't lie, bro. We got a lot of backups that are starters now. And eventually you would assume that the backups are going to show why they're backups. Is that this week? And honestly, please bring back Callie. Fucking media, bro. Media, I think you might be with Jordan Watkins up, bro. I think you might be fucked, bro. I think Jacob Cowling's days might be numbered in the red and gold, cousin. But yeah, brother. If we can do that and not have our backups prove to be backups, then that we should walk out of here with the dub. But we should all know, obviously, you want to win them all. Especially you can't get into, oh, well, we should win this week and not this week and rest. Nah, you gotta try to win them all. All 17 could matter, or probably will matter. All 17. So, but next week's the one you gotta have because of it being an NFC game. But the Niners are the only team playing in the NFC. He said, nah, it ain't over. Keep the faith, man. Keep the faith. Look, I love nothing more than Jacob Cowling, who is a Niner fan. Like, I would love, y'all know me. Anybody who's a Niner fan that plays for the Niners, I want them to succeed. I love nothing more than Jacob Cowling getting the game-winning touchdown to clinch the division this year or some shit like that. Like, nothing would make me happier for you, bruh. And for the Niners, for ourselves, for the faithful. Let's be real. Like, win a division this year? Fuck, that'd be amazing. Considering everything that happened, which honestly at this point, kind of disappointed if we don't win the division. So I hope it's not this week, y'all. Is this the week we get a pick? Honestly, like that Niners win the turnover battle, and this is the week we get the pick. I believe it's 14 now, 14 games without an interception, which I could, unless we start improving the pass rush, which the pass rush was fine last week, but and their O-line is bad. Like everybody's been saying, their O-line is really bad. So maybe I'm starting to talk to myself into being more confident the more I'm talking. This is why I like talking with y'all, because I can talk to y'all. I can work through it. We can work through it together. We can get each other ready for some Niner football. You feel me? All right, y'all. Let me know all y'all's final score predictions. I think on the show I said 23-17. Somebody said 23-17, and I was like, yeah, okay. That 3 field goals, 3 touchdowns kind of situation. Or no, that wouldn't be 3. That'd be 3 field goals, 2 touchdowns. I could see that being that type of game. Niners give up 2 touchdowns. Somebody on KBR said 17-9 or 20-9. And I don't think we're beating them by 11. I know the spread was right. Like I'm thinking if we don't get one today with how bad Houston's offensive line is, because let's be real, one of the reasons I feel that we haven't had a turnover yet is because we haven't been creating that great of a pass rush. Because generally, how do interceptions happen when quarterbacks are rushed? That's how interceptions happen a lot of the times. Bad throws because the quarterback gets pressure. That's why pressuring the quarterback. That's why edge rushers and D tackles, at least good ones, get paid big money, because affecting the quarterback is the easiest way to play great defense. So Red Zone says 24-14 Niners. Yeah, okay. 24-13. I think I'm going to go my final score 24-13. 23-13. 23-13. I don't think we get into the end zone 3 times. I think we score 2 touchdowns, 3 field goals by De Niro Panero. Yeah, I like that. All the opposing codes have had time. Yeah, we haven't had a great pass rush this year and the end of last year. Basically, when Nick Bosa went out against shit out of last year at home, ever since then the pass rush kind of went to shit. I think that's one of the biggest reasons why we haven't had a pick. There's obviously been drop picks. Fred dropped, what was it, 2 against Arizona? So there's been like some drop picks and things of that. And like, it is a little unlucky. Like last week, the Juwan interception, which like everybody keeps on saying, oh, Mac Jones threw an interception last week. That fucking Mac Jones didn't throw that interception. That ball fucking hit fucking Juwan Jennings right in the hands and literally bounced off his hands. That is Mac Jones threw a dime. No, that's 1,000% on Juwan. 1,000% on Juwan. So, but like, we haven't had that happen. And why haven't we had that happen? Well, because the quarterback's probably going to throw a bad ball because I'm not saying Mac threw a bad ball there, but quarterbacks are going to throw bad balls and receivers drop or whatever when they're pressured. So hopefully we can get some pass rush and don't have to blitz because with CJ Stroud with his legs, if we blitz, he can kill us. And, look, I don't think CJ Stroud is a franchise Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen, Brock Purdy type of quarterback. Yes, I said Brock because I still believe Brock is a franchise quarterback. He's just unhealthy. But I think Brock can still do Brock things. Sure, this offense is very quarterback friendly, but I still believe number 13 is the better quarterback on the roster right now, just because he can do some things that Macalicious can't do. Like, and I'm sorry. Like, I love Mac Jones. Who? Mac Jones. I love Mac Daddy, but I never see Mac Daddy bring us back from, 17 points in the second half in the NFC Championship game we were down? Yeah, nah. So until I see Mac, which hopefully if we go to the NFC Championship game, we're not down by 17 points. But yeah, I'm sorry. Brock's got a pretty long leash, considering he brought us back in the NFC Championship, or basically brought us on 2 game-winning drives that playoffs, and really walked off the field in the Super Bowl in fourth quarter and overtime with the lead 3 different times, and the defense just failed to hold the lead. So, yeah, Brock Purdy's pretty fucking clutch. So until proven otherwise, I'm rocking with 13. All due respect to Macalicious and everything that he's doing. I believe the Niners have the best quarterback room in the NFL right now, and we have the world's greatest problem. We got 2 really good quarterbacks. Oh no, our backup quarterback is winning games. Oh God, what are we gonna do? Fucking A, bro. This is such a great thing. Like I grew up in mostly the 90s, but like still a little bit in the 80s. And the Niners had 2 fucking Hall of Fame quarterbacks. Like at every point since we traded for Steve until we traded Joe to Kansas City, the Niners had a future Hall of Fame quarterback holding a clipboard on their sideline. Maybe that's why we got 5 Lombardi, a part of why we at least got the last 3 Lombardis. Or at least 2 of the last 3 were because we had 2 Hall of Fame quarterbacks on our roster. Yeah. So I think that the Niners will be fine with 2 good quarterbacks on their roster. Still, number 13. I'm rolling with 13. Anyway, the girlie is blowing my phone up because it's Niner football and she loves Niner football. But I just, I feel a lot better talking to y'all. I didn't even plan to go this long on the pregame, and I just started talking to y'all, and it made me feel better and get excited. So you know what? I am gonna say I'm confident that the Niners are gonna win today. Like, yeah, the more I talk about it, if the Niner team we've seen this year shows up, I should say. Like, I'm not going to be arrogant and say we could play like shit and still win. No, we need to play good football today. Clean football. Don't turn over. I want fucking something like 15 penalties and shit like that. I am not concerned because I think what's going on with Demo is I think he's going through what a lot of players go through when he's 13 is still a solid starter. Fuck yeah. Oh no, I don't got no doubt about 13, bruh. What do you mean solid quarterback? Solid starter. I think he's a Pro Bowl caliber quarterback. I think he's a top 7 quarterback in the NFL. I just think he's not healthy, which, okay, fine, you could say is a concern. Is a concern for all Niner quarterbacks. But look, that's another conversation to have a different time in the off season when we're starving for content. But anyway, yeah, no, I'm confident the Niners are going to win today. Now that I talked to y'all and everything like that, like we go out, we play clean 49er football, like my shirt says, 49er football. Then I think we're ready to rock and roll and be 6-2. No other team plays in the NFC West, so we can end up being basically a game and a half above all the teams in the NFC or NFC West at least. Yeah, this is big. All right, y'all. I'm almost to 7-Eleven. I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here. I appreciate everybody tuning in to this morning. BBNG. So make sure to tune in to Jason. He'll be going live at the 2-minute warning. I'm assuming, Jason, you're going live at 2-minute warning, right? I'm sure he hasn't told me anything different. So he usually goes live at the 2-minute warning. So Jason will be live doing halftime. And then Jamie will be going live. I've set the show for 2 p.m. She might go earlier than that. She might go a little later than that. I'll discuss it with her. Oh, no, it'll be fine. She'll go live after the game today. So thank y'all for tuning in. Till Tuesday. Also, I shall see y'all Tuesday. We'll give the Niners trivia answer to the Niners trivia question. And hopefully we get to talk about a 6-2 football team. Yeah. All right, y'all. I shall see y'all Tuesday. Till then, faith, love, and happiness. Go Niners. And the immortal words of Frankie Gangster. Oh, wait. Damn, I'm on Jamie's profile. Hold on. Need to get to my profile. Okay. In the immortal words of Frankie Gangster.
Bang, bang, Niner game.
Come on. Let's go.
Let's get this done tonight.
Yay. All right. See y'all Tuesday. Go Niners, y'all. Oh, wait. We got a comment? Hold on. All right. You too, brother. Have a great day. Go Niners, y'all.